explosive grenade. Because, I mean, that... Mind you, that stuns them. You can still shoot them. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for this. And we're gonna unequip that. And we're gonna equip that and give that a go. Because we're not using the gun turret that much because it doesn't interfere shield people. Nearly everybody we have trouble with are shielded people. So maybe we can stun them and hit the minigun people with a disruptor, and that's how we can take them down. I mean, the techniques right now, marksman, so headshot damage, body damage, range damage, right? Which is what I want. Because we're teched into range as much as possible. So when we get to Mentat, can boost range damage. Pistol, I don't care. Rifle damage we can improve. See, there's where you're... See, it improves the damage with the sniper, but doesn't do anything with the poison. We can improve that. We can improve the headshot damage, which will be nice. So we need to finish the Mentat. But all this poison stuff, this is like additional poison things, but doesn't improve the poison of the spit dart, which is what I was hoping. And this also improves headshot damage, right? So that losing headshot damage here of 10%, we've increased it by 10% here, so we've already mitigated that. Cool. Research. Let's see where we are with the research. Right. Native still suit. So we're looking at aluminum stuff now, right? What's that? Radiation suit? And a spice mask. I feel like a radiation suit's going to be useful. Spice mask. I'm guessing, yeah, I mean, if we're going into spice fields, so we'll probably need that. Water, plant fiber, off-world medical supplies, and micro sandwich. That's heal kit Mark 4. We barely use heal kit Mark 2s because of the amount of farming you have to do for the mats. Medium ore refinery. Capable of producing aluminum and duraluminum. So we're going to need that, right, just to do the aluminum. Industrial. Okay, so that's good for the silicon block stuff. Mark 4 storage container. Okay, that's cool. That's a big storage container. And the power pack's going to be useful. How are we doing? We got 88 intel. Suspensor belt is nice. And then we're on to this stuff, which is the Mark 4. It all needs aluminum, right? So we're not gonna really go down. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take the full suspensor belt. Removes gravity influence, allowing for extended traversal, vertical direction, depletes power from. Okay. Let's take that. Not bother, and I think I'll leave it there. We'll leave it with 68 intel. I don't want to use too much of it. Right. So, contract-wise, we don't need to do any more of that because that's going to be the level 3 trooper skills, right? So the Mentat's going to be the next one we're going to be tracking. We just go to them. Oh no, I can't see the map, can I? Alright, let's just get out of here. Let's head back to Hager Basin and then we can see what we're doing next. I think maybe trying this grenade's going to be something different because I wanted to use the turret, but every time I use the turret, like, it's just shielded people, and the shielded people are the ones I have trouble with, and the turret doesn't do anything. So I'm thinking I'm going to get more use out of the grenade on those shielded minigun dudes.
Music to my ears.
stun them, and then use a disruptor to take them down.
Let's move.
Till I get a drill shot. I think that's got to be the way. But at least I can get some extra power. Extra power is going to be huge. Cool. Right. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, map. I was gonna. Oh, I'm in the sun. I'm gonna cook if I stand there. Right. So there's nothing else to do here apart from a testing station, and I don't want to go in there until I've got the next level of gear. So I don't want to do these testing stations until I've got the next level. Actually, no. I could do these testing stations now, right? So we haven't done this testing station and this testing station, and we're a tier above the testing station in terms of gear. So maybe we could do that as well. And then we've got this to do. So yeah, I think I'm going to head back. I might go and do some testing station, to be honest. And the in terms of contracts, we're gonna do the Mentat track, that one next. Bike. Well, we're not that far off getting a buggy. We're not that far off. We've probably got a couple of runs of into the Rift to get crystal, to get enough cobalt paste to make a buggy, but at least we're getting the power to be able to make a fabricator to start making the parts for the buggy and the Sandbite Mark III. I need to fuel and repair this thing as well. One day we're going to have unlocked everything that we can do the big base build that we want to do, rather than this functional thing. Right, we got 94 copper wire. That's going to be enough. This thing's already taken a beating. Scanner. Right, let's get some fuel. Oh, can we put any more blood in here? We should be able to. Ooh, yeah, we definitely can. Alright, give me that for fuel. Take these blood sacks. These were full. Sorry, kept them in here, but we've used quite a lot, so like so. This is the one thing that we haven't had any problem with, which is the blood sack stuff. We've been pretty much on a good place for that. Cool, that's 100%. Right, let's get rid of that. You're full, so we'll keep those. Ditch that. Ditch the ray amplifiers. I want to ditch. I'm going to keep the hand scanner. Let's ditch the coin. Where's the compactor? One of the issues I have is just the amount of tools we have in here. Do I have a compactor in here somewhere? Yeah. See, and this takes up, like, you know, I'm taking The construction tool you can say I don't need because I'm not going to build anything there, right? So if you put the construction tool in here, the backup tool for the bike, hand scanner and static compactor because you might need that to put out fire or poison or whatever. Hand scanner because you might need that. Couple of blood packs. We got 3 blood packs, but you know we need those. Some liter johns for extra water. Not a lot of space. Not a lot of space. Let's put that on there. Cut array. You always need a cut array with you. Yeah, I mean, that is what it is, right? Character stats. So armor's 500. Armor mitigation's 50%. We got no heat protection, no dehydration capture, but no stamina cost. Right. I've just put the construction tool away, and the one thing I came back to do was do some construction. Right, so if we go up. Where's my construction tool? Yeah, there we go. Right, here we go. We can get our first power thingy. Bosh. Can we get 2? No. No, we can't. That's lying to me. Yeah, we're short. We've only got 29 cobalt paste, and we need 65. That's fine. Right, okay. Use. Now, what goes in here? Low-grade lubricant. $14 days. So we need more low-grade lubricant. Okay, we can do that. We can make another 154. But then we're running out of silicon blocks. Hang on a minute then. I need to do my vehicle crafting thingy. Vehicle fabricator. Okay, that just needs steel ingots and stuff. So... Yay, we're not short on power. How's our power looking now? Oh, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, we could ditch one of these. It generates 75, right? So you could ditch one of these. We're going to need a lot more flour sand. Because we're going to need some silicon blocks. To make the fuel. Right, let's make that. And we have no flour sand, and we have no thingies left. This is still making the cobalt paste, which is fine. We need to go get some flour sand. Which means compactor we have with us. Okay. And look, I want to ditch the blood sacks if we're just going for flour sand. Because they take up an inordinate amount of space. What else can we ditch? Let's get rid of one of the liter johns. And that's probably about it. See, though bandages don't take up much. Yeah. Could ditch the welding wire for a little bit, I suppose. Guessing it's the ammo. Heavy darts, heavy darts. Yeah, it takes up a bit. I don't know what's taking up most of that, though. Right, anyway, flour sand. That's always a fun experience. There's flower sand right in the middle over there. That's rubbish. We need to find some flower sand, which is close to the edge somewhere. Like if we had an ornithopter or something, it would be different, but we don't. I see some like white smoke over here. That's not bad. Alright, let's get equipped. Please tell me it's not in the middle. No, it's not in the middle of drum sand. Well, that gave us a long time to farm that shit, didn't it? Got this cocksucker coming over as well. Ugh! Come on, man. This couldn't be any worse right now in the game. This couldn't be any worse. We're getting fucking wormed every 2 fucking seconds. And now this fucking spaceship is coming. You're absolutely taking the piss. I'm telling you, the game hates us. The game absolutely fucking hates us. All I wanted to do is get some fucking flower sand. Talk about a ball-breaking, back-breaking, frustrating piece of shit to get some fucking basic mats. He's literally flying over me. Now he's coming back round. You can fuck right off. Oh, you're taking the piss, man. Literally, he's done a 180 on the spot to hover over me, right where I'm doing the flower sand. You fucking joking me? Jesus. Talk about luck, man. We've had such terrible luck. Only halfway on our inventory on the flower sand. It's such a risk to get eaten, right? You just can't risk it. You know, my shield's definitely off, like. This is ridiculous. Oh dear. Just need to get as many as we can in. Stuck. You just got to shoot as many as you can in, and then by the time the worm goes away, they just go back and hopefully get as many of those, farm as many of those back as you can. Still see the little worm icon flashing, see that's where he was. You know, and I'm just like up here. We're full. We're going home. Had enough of that. Yeah, getting flower sand. No quick task. Don't expect to run out and just farm that lot up. That's 265 silicon. Okay, so that's all right. That's going to really push our water to... So we are going to have to start killing people to get some more blood. Okay, that's good. Power's looking good. That's doing its thing. More steel ingot? Yeah, we might as well get that cooking. Can always hunt more iron. Right, fabricator. So if we're... So the ornithopter we can't get. I so wish I could. But it needs aluminium, so we're not doing that. Right, the buggy would be immense. Right? So... So in terms of cobalt paste, right? Advanced servox as well we would need. Steel is fine, like we can make steel. Let's see. So advanced servox and cobalt paste. So cobalt paste 13, 26, 39, 49, 52, 65, 69 times, I know, 69, 73, 77, 81 for the 4 treads, 81, 94, 111, 120. So if we fit the entire buggy out, it's 120 cobalt paste, right? That's just the cobalt paste. This is fine, right? Advanced servox, though, that's a shit ton. $21, 42, 62, 62 advanced servox. Plus, that's 80 advanced servox. 100 advanced servox. 112 advanced servox. We've got 84. Okay, and then in the particle capacitor, 30, 50, 75. Which testing stations? What is that? Oh, Spicefield. So we can do it. So we can get them from these testing stations. We don't have to go and do the harder ones up here. We can actually get them from here. Can we get them from this one too? Yeah, we can. So we could actually just do a run of doing literally that testing station, and then we've got 1, 2 testing stations here to do.